Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I mess it up every time I try to record, but just one more time. And we got sun in our way right here. So, well, I mean, we don't have any sun. Okay, I'm just a little bit messed up here. But anyway, we don't have any sun here, so I guess we'll try to do this in the dark. All right, I got two vents up there at the top that hook up to my air conditioner. That's where the air goes in and out. I got them capped on it right now because I don't want it raining. All right, I've got cables hooked up right here. Goes to my brake light and the controllers for the lights and stuff like that. That's the box part. Now I have a weight distribution hitch on the side of it here, so we can pull this behind my Jeep. All right, we got locks on it on the front, so people won't steal it, I guess. All right, we got a level on it here. When you set it up, we level it by. Got this little deal here, puts on the door, hold the door open. We got another leveler right there for this side. Let me back up a little bit. All right, we got steps right there that fold up out of the way when you're not using them. I got a plug right there, 110 plug for electricity. And I got a light up there. I believe that was a 110 light also. All right, we got a little handle right there to help you when you get in and out. And we come on back here, got another lock on the wheel here, so it won't be just rolling off by itself. All right, now I got a egress. Okay, I don't know if you can get that light camera on the light, but the number there is 334-220-6915. Okay, that's an egress window, plus it's a regular window. If you have to get out, it will swing open so you can climb out if you need to. I don't see any reason why you need to, but I bought that anyway. All right, right now I got a antenna hooked up to it, and it works off of the cable right now, which will just plug up into that little cable outlet right there. All right, now let's come on back around here. Okay, this is a fold down hatch door, so it opens up all the way across there and lays down here. And that's comes in pretty handy for when you're at the lake, lower that down, you got a great big window. All right, then we got a spare tire mounted on the back. All right, come around this way. And right now I got a 110 plug here in my driveway just for having temporary power here at the house. All right, right down here I got leveling jacks all the way around to keep it level. And then I got an Anderson leveler right there for that wheel, so the wheel raises up and we can make sure we get it level this way or that way. All right, we come on back around here. This is where the 30 amp plug goes in, but you see right now I got it hooked down to a 110, so I don't need a 130. I don't have a 130 plug at the house. All right, this is the water outlet right here. The water plug goes for the house, goes to the water for the shower and the sink and all that good stuff. And then we got a regular window there that's not going to go nowhere. It won't open. All right, let's swing on it back around and we'll step inside a second. I just hope this records. This is about the third or fourth time I've tried to record this, and I got a different camera now. Okay, I got a Max Air fan right there. It's not hooked on there. I just bought that, so it's not hooked up yet. All right, let me turn some lights on. Okay, that'll be enough light to be able to see by. Okay. All right, there's my AC I told you we had. That's a 8,000 BTU AC. Plenty cools this off. I run it the other day, it cools off real quick. All right, we got a microwave right there, and also got a propane stove in the camper, in the storage shed out there. I just don't have it in here now. All right, we got a storage in it right here, so you can put different things in there. Like right now I got the remote control for the TV there. Excuse me. Been a rough couple of days. All right, There's that window I was telling you we got. All right, now this is a sink, hot and cold running water. And down here, I got a water heater, and I got a surge protector, and we also got a 30 amp cord that in case we need it. Well, most of the campsites you're going to use a 30 amp cord, so you will be using that. Okay. Okay, now right here is a power inverter. Most campers have a power inverter. It goes from the 30 amp down to 110 and 12 volts. That's what the lights are run off of, 110. Got and plug a USB plug down there and a cigarette lighter in case you need 12 volts for something or other. Like I said, I got a 110 outlet there, and I got a 110 outlet here. So we're good to go on that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's got a lithium battery in it too. I didn't mention that, did I? Okay, then we got a shower and a bathroom combo here. All right, I got the little porta potty type thing right there, which works. I like that. It works real good. And then I got a shower on this side over here to take a shower. Then we got the light up there. I think somebody left it on. Let's turn it off for the time being. And we got a shower curtain, so we can take a shower there if we need to. All right, let's go on back. I got 2 beds in it, 2 single beds right now. All right, this is one of them on this side, folds down. That makes 1 single bed. All right, you see that? I'm not real good at this, am I? Okay. Anyway, that makes a single bed right there. That's 6'6", which I'm 6 foot, so I need an extra little bit here. That's why you see that white piece on the end. I had to make it longer after I built it. Okay, let's put this out of the way. I would never get a job as a photographer, will I? All right, this is my cabinets up here. All right, I built these just to store stuff, but right now, what I'm mostly storing in here is pillows. I got pillows on that side, and then I got blankets on this side over here. All right. Then underneath here, which this raises up, but I also put a door on it to make it a little bit easier. Underneath here, I got the sleeping bags, and I had the stove, had one of them stoves underneath there. All right. Then I got some drink holders right here. Those little pop-out drink holders. Okay. Now, during the evenings when we want to watch TV, we use this as a couch here on this side. Sit down here and watch TV. And I got a Henson TV there with Broco TV. And we play movies and stuff like that on that, which is pretty cool. All right, now this is a door back here that folds down. I told you I had a door that folds down. This is the one that folds down and makes a nice ramp to come in and out with, like my wife's wheelchair. See, I made this wide enough so she can bring a wheelchair in and out. Okay, now I'm going to be asking $7,500 for this thing, which I've got receipts where 2 years ago I built this thing, and I spent pretty close to right $10,000 building this with all the wood, the doors, the floor, the ceiling, the lights, electrical, the TV, the shower. I mean, man, this stuff adds up when you're going to build one of these things. I guess you can make them cheaper. You could just paint the wall and not put paneling on there, but I put paneling on there because I like this paneling. Okay, let me turn all my lights off. And like I say, I'm asking $7,500 for it, so any of y'all want a good camper. Oh, by the way, I got electric brakes on. I didn't mention that, did I? I don't think I did. All right, then I got a 110 refrigerator here, which is good. And most of the campsites we go to, that's what I built it for the campsites, like state campsites and stuff like that. All right, most of the campsites that I go to are going to have a 110 30 amp hookups. So that's basically what we do with that. And plus, I got a water hose up underneath that thing there, a white water hose to use for a camper to hook up on job sites, camper sites, so I can get 110. I can get water to the, I'm going around in circles here. Anyway, get water hose to get water. Then we got a fire extinguisher right there. And then we got these, let me plug them up for you. Got these cute little fairy lights. I don't know what else to call them but that. If I can find the plug. There we go. This plugs up my lamp right there. Plus it plugs up the little other little lights. Where are they at? These. Yeah, there we go. It plugs up the little fairy lights. I don't know what you guys call them, but that's what I call them. Little fairy lights going around here. My wife got me those for Christmas, so I put them up. Okay, let me unplug this other light here. Ain't no sense leaving that on when I'm getting out of here. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn the lights off and step outside. And if anybody's got any questions, they can just call me at that number, or you can get hold of me off YouTube, whichever you want to do. And I guess that'll be good enough for now. Like I say, I hooked electric brakes up on it. Anytime you're pulling a trailer or anything like that, it's good to have electric brakes. It didn't come with electric brakes, so that's another package that I bought and put on there. All right, thank you now, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.